See the Israelites in the wilderness. They got to Mara, the waters were bitter. It was actual bitter water, and they were thirsty. They needed to drink water. They got to another point, they didn't even have water. So they felt real thirst. They felt real hunger. They felt real fear that the Egyptians were at their heels. So those were real emotions. Why didn't God just make everything go on smoothly? Why did He allow them to feel thirsty? At the end of the day, water came out of the rock. So that means it wasn't a case of God couldn't have had them avoid the thirst. There could have been water waiting for them, which is what we always want. That before we get to that point, the water is waiting. I don't have to be thirsty. God already provides the water. We were very thirsty for days. Rather than say, Moses, you brought us out to this wilderness to kill us. You bad guy. Why did you take us out? And instead of blaspheming, what God wanted them to do was just express that desire to God, like a child to a father. Like, imagine if they prayed and said, Lord, we know what you have done for us before. Like you, in your own case, you know how God brought you to where you are. You know you have done it before. You didn't bring us out of. I see how you defeated all the Egyptians for our sake. You killed all their firstborns. You spared our own. You parted the Red Sea for us. We know you have done it before. So what is this thirst that you cannot deal with? Imagine how excited God would have been. And that's what the Christian life is really about. That when we are anxious, when things come up that try to trip us up, that we know how to just refocus, just give it back to Jesus and say, God brought me here. So I cannot now at this point start questioning you because I know what you have done. I'm using Mimi's phrase. That's the spirit response. I really love that phrase. But what the flesh wants is, I don't understand though. Me too, I do it too. Let me confess. Hey, oh my goodness, I've been waiting. What's going on? Hey, what are we going to do? God, why? God, you understand? That's
now?
Flesh. Exactly. Classical. I've been waiting now, but God, Hey, some people even go for that and say, God, I'm giving you an ultimatum. 2 weeks. Otherwise.